right, we got another ominous video for today. When people vlog deadly events, make sure to drop a like and subscribe for more.
Dude, she's got problems, man. Dude, she's got big chewing in. Oh my.
This is Jan Davis, a 60-year-old stunt woman and parachutist from Santa Barbara. On October 22nd, 1999, Jan stood at the top of El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. She wasn't alone. 4 other base jumpers were there too. They were there for one reason, to prove that jumping from this 3,000-foot cliff could be done safely, and to protest the park's ban that made it illegal. They all knew the risks. Just months before, another jumper had leapt from the same spot. He landed safely, but he drowned in the river soon after, while running from park rangers trying to arrest him. Still, Jan and the others decided to go ahead. The first 3 jumpers launched, opened their parachutes, and landed without a problem. Then it was Jan's turn. Her husband watched from behind the camera as she stepped up to the edge, but Jan wasn't using her own gear. She feared it would be taken if caught. Instead, she borrowed a cheaper parachute. Its design was different from the one she had.
Hearing that right there is already doing it for me, because when it comes to anything this adrenaline chasing, I am spending top dollar completely. I don't care what it is. Me personally, the craziest things I'm willing to do is like the tallest roller coasters on earth and like skydiving. Those are my limit breakers. Anything outside of that, paragliding, parachuting, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my world. Like I'd be scared, bro. But yeah, no, to sacrifice your equipment for anything cheaper, that's already scaring me, dude.
Trained with. And though she had done over 2,700 skydives, this was her first base jump. Using an unfamiliar setup on her very first attempt would prove fatal. Jan took a deep breath, leaned forward, and jumped.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya!
Oh, look at that leap. Oh my gosh.
At first, everything about the jump looked right.
Yeah, nice.
Poor woman. Dude, she's got problems, man. Dude, she's got big chewing in. Oh my god.
What?
Did it open?
She went in? What the fuck?
Her husband, Dwight Davis, couldn't bring himself to watch. He turned away as his wife fell toward the rocky base of El Capitan at over 150 miles per hour. She died instantly on impact. No pain, just sudden blackness. Jan hadn't.
Oh, wow, man. Oh, I can only imagine, like. So is it her husband who's okay, yeah. Dude, I can only imagine. Yeah, I couldn't look at that either. But even to have that gut feeling, like that intuition tell you, like, yeah, something's not normal. Oh, no, that's heartbreaking, bro. That is so fast. 150 miles an hour. I know there's a lot of professionals who do like wingsuit gliding. If anyone is familiar with what that is, they also travel extremely fast. I don't know, bro. This type of stuff is it's just too scary, dude.
Been able to deploy the borrowed parachute. Its ripcord was mounted on her leg, not on her back where her own gear placed it. Unlike skydiving, the window for action in base jumping is brutally short. Nothing like her previous 2,700 airplane skydives. There wasn't enough time to sort out that small but fatal difference.
See? Oh my gosh. And considering, okay, for the equipment to be cheap, that's already one thing. But even in this situation, because I don't think that was the issue, it was the placement of how her parachute usually is compared to this one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that difference is brutal, dude. Yeah, that blows my mind, man. To think that you only have that small of a window and that sudden of a difference that she's already flying in the air. She didn't notice. She couldn't even have the time to conceptualize where else it would have been. She doesn't have time to search for that. Had she known beforehand, sure, but while you already jumped off the cliff, it's like if you didn't know. Oh my goodness, no, this is horrible.
The first 3 jumpers were arrested, their gear seized, and each was fined $1,500.
Oh wow.
Hey, tree! Oh shit! Oh!
Filmed in Mexico in 2016, YouTuber Brian Garcia, who explores abandoned railroads across the country, set out with two friends, recording on a GoPro. After hours on what seemed like a deserted line, they reached a tunnel. Most people would have turned back at this point, as a tunnel is the last place anyone on an active railroad would want to be. An oncoming train can trap you with nowhere to squeeze aside. But believing the tracks were abandoned, Brian and his friends went in. But there was a problem. Their research was wrong. The track was active, and they were about to be stuck in the middle.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even going in there. To see it and to be next to it, cool, that's one thing. To actively go inside of there and, like, depending on how long that tunnel could have been, there's no way. Oh my gosh, dude. I just can't. I don't play like that, man. Like, it looks cool and stuff, I get it, but like, y'all went up in there, bro. Yeah, no, GG's, bro.
As they pushed toward the tunnel's end, a fast-moving train thundered up behind them, forcing a split-second choice: sprint for the nearer exit or turn back the long way.
Hey, train! Turn off your lights! Oh, shit!
And that's the thing, that train is not gonna see you, bro. That train's not gonna see you. That train's not stopping. You either are out of the way or you're done. Like, my life would be flashing before my eyes right in that very second. There's no way, bro. Like, would y'all have ran up in there like that? I get it. I've done, like, small, abandoned, like, traveling things with a few buddies of mine. This was more so, like, directly out of high school. I was a little younger, and I was more, like, adventurous. I guess you could say I wasn't doing anything illegal, but to just go out into the wilderness or just anywhere where, like, it's just not moderated by humans and you're just exploring, this would do it. This would make my ass permanently stay in the house. Ain't nobody going outside after that. That's sick.
Run.
Like, bro.
Oh, shit! Oh! Run!
No, I'd be running top speed.
Oh, shit!
They took the closer way out, stumbling into the open with less than 3 seconds to spare. The train burst from the darkness behind them. They survived by mere inches. On October 1st, 2022, a Japanese amateur mountaineer with more than 8 years of experience was filming with his GoPro while climbing Mount Futago in Japan's Chichibu region. He'd done many climbs before, but this one was different. These mountains are home to a mother black bear with cubs, and that was a serious problem. Most bears generally avoid people if given space, but mother bears are different, more aggressive and quick to attack if they feel their young are threatened. The climber didn't realize she was nearby. He carried bear bells just in case, but after tagging the summit, he began his descent with the bells turned off. No warning, no noise. That was when the mother bear struck.
Like, hey, bro. Yo, nah, dude. You're just in the middle of no, like, this is a solo dolo trip, a solo retreat. I personally know nothing about, like, specific animals and when it comes to, like, confronting them, right? Like, sure, I know what a bear is, obviously. I don't know what to do if that gigantic creature try and touch me. And I don't think a lot of people do as well, unless this is your world. Like, you already have the knowledge and education on it. Brother, he kind of didn't have a choice but to just beat it senseless, right? Like, you don't have a choice. Like, I'm sure somebody might watch this and be like, oh my gosh, poor bear. Like, you're beating him senseless on top of his head. So, it's either the bear or me. Do you want to go home tonight and eat a warm meal? Exactly. So, y'all gonna have to do what y'all have to do. Like, I'd be out of there so fast. Oh, man. I can't do that. Like, look where he's at.
He fought back, hammer-fisting, front-kicking, and shouting to drive her off. Then he scrambled upslope toward the summit and waited while the mother gathered her cubs and moved down the mountain. When the ridge was clear, he descended quickly and fled to safety. He'd switched off his bear bell because the area was noisy, an error that had nearly cost him his life. With the bell ringing, the bear likely would have kept her distance. He escaped with minor scrapes to his hands. On July 6, 2017, two Czech friends in their early 20s, Nikol Vorlovsky and Nikol Barabasova, set off in a Volkswagen Beetle headed for Bylina. Like many young people glued to social media, Barabasova pulled out her phone, opened Facebook, and started a live stream. She filmed her friend at the wheel while they sang and danced as the car sped past 75 miles per hour. The danger wasn't the live stream itself, it was the driver joining in, a clear recipe for disaster. And while many people who drive roughly and even live stream while drive recklessly often get away with it, that wouldn't be the case this time.
I just don't play cards like that. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. It's like wrong. It's like time and place matter so much in terms of context and like the decisions you make and what you decide to do in specific times in your life. Sure, you're in a car. I'm sure it might get boring. There are so many other things you could do. I don't know, eat a bag of chips. Just listen to the music. To not only live stream yourself, sure, she had every ability in the world to do that, but to include the driver, it's like, let them pay attention to the wheel, you know?
They kept it up, swerving close to several cars, and still they didn't stop.
Tady máme sponečky. Tady máme sponečky, jo, pěkně, počkej. Tady máme sponečky, no.
Vorlovsky took a left-hand bend too fast. The Beetle clipped the curb, spun, and slammed into a noise barrier by a bus stop. Incredibly, the phone survived and the live stream kept rolling. Viewers began calling police as passers-by rushed in to help the two women.
Holky! Roku, telefon! Telefon! Holky!
Ale sípe. Pojďte pomoct.
Jo, dechá, i ta druhá. Je tady zaklíněná u volantu.
Rychle.
Není to nic velkého, nějaký drobný odřeniny, ty krve tam není tolik.
Dobré. Dýchejte, nedýchejte se, dýchejte.
The passengers soon regained consciousness, desperate for water.
Ležte, v pořádku, sanitka už jede, nehýbejte se, prosím.
Hey man, oh, this is an insane example to just simply pay attention when you drive. Like, I kid you not, I don't care how cheesy it sounds, like when people talk about drunk driving incidences or just like having your phone in your hand or in your lap to where you're just not focused on the wheel, it is that serious. Because like, look at them, they were just having fun. I'm sure they were probably just traveling somewhere, just having a blast, bro. And for this lady to live stream and turn around to where like now the driver's distracted, everyone's just thinking it's sweet, and then you just unfortunately clip an entire, like, oh, that is insane, man. Like, people just do not be thinking this stuff is serious until it happens to them, and then it's like, oh man, oh that's so sad to hear them go through that. Like,
Nejde to, ležte, prosím, nehýbejte se. Ne, ležte, buďte. Ležte, prosím.
like that could have been avoided. That just makes me mad. It's like, oh, that could have been avoided. Like, everything else but a live stream, to where now they're more fixated on the entire stream than just simply enjoying their company together and just being in the car. Oh man.
Ležte, nehýbejte se, prosím.
Máš vodu?
Já se jmenuji Iva, prosím. Bolí, nehýbejte, prosím, za hlavou, nehýbejte se. Nemám vodu.
Ten kámoš dal tak vodu.
Ležte, prosím, nehýbejte se, ano. Ležte, prosím, ležte, ať si neublížíte. Prosím, ležte. Ležte, pomoc už jede pomoc, vydržte chvilečku. Vydržte. Bude to dobré, bude to v pořádku. Vydržte chvíličku, prosím, vydržte chvíličku.
Like, the phone is still going. Like, the live stream is still going. We're seeing all of this. Again, I'm glad people were there, but like, now we just hear everything. That is so sad.
Prosím, nehýbejte se. Vydržte chvíličku, oni vám pomůžou.
Help arrived. An emergency responder finally ended the live stream more than 40 minutes after the crash. Both women were airlifted to the hospital. The driver didn't survive. The passenger, Barabasova, did. Next up, a GoPro captures a skydiving cameraman jumping from 10,000 feet without a parachute.
Now, again, I understand people chasing adrenaline. Like, adrenaline junkies exist. I consider myself a medium adrenaline junkie. Again, roller coasters are honestly the highest caliber I'll go, and then possibly skydiving with a professional. To jump out of a plane with no parachute, what's the goal? What's the plan? Like, that's insane.
Ivan Lester McGuire was a 35-year-old skydiving expert with more than 800 jumps. He lived in the small town of Franklin, North Carolina, and worked as a cameraman at the Franklin County Sports Parachute Center. Over there, he filmed customers who wanted their jumps recorded. He'd done it for years without a hiccup, so when, on April 2nd, 1988, he was asked to shoot a third dive after filming 2 already, he agreed despite visible exhaustion. To him, one more jump felt like a little extra work. The plane lifted off with everyone geared up, McGuire with his helmet-mounted camera and its battery backpack, and the tandem instructor with the student strapped in. Around 10,000 feet, the door opened. McGuire stepped into the slipstream and jumped first to frame the shot. The tandem pair followed.
Oh, don't tell me. I think I already know. Wait, so you're about to sit up here and tell me that, like, because, bro, I'm not going to lie. If you're not feeling it, just call it. I don't know if he was on the clock or what, but, like, I have to stop this and say that if you are not feeling it, period, in life, just call it. You owe that to yourself. If you're telling me this man ended up jumping to where he was just out of it, to where he just so happened to forget a parachute, is crazy. There's no way I'm about to hear. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Then the horror hit. McGuire had forgotten the most important piece of equipment, a parachute. Above him, the tandem instructor popped his canopy. McGuire's signal to pull his own. He reached for a ripcord and found none. He clawed at his battery pack and harness, searching for a handle, a strap, or anything. There was nothing. He wasn't wearing a parachute. From 10,000 feet, falling at more than 150 miles per hour, the ground was racing up and there was nothing he could do.
Bro, there's no way. That I'm not gonna lie. I think that just topped it in the video. Oh my gosh, that is horrible, bro. Like, that's giving me anxiety, and I'm sitting in my room, brother. Oh my gosh, man. I knew it. Why did I already know that? If that man was already tired, you done did 2, 3, 4, however many jumps that day, just call it. and ended up going right back up there and is just trying to get this shot over with so he can go home. And he done jumped out the plane and that's very freaky. I'm sorry, I just cannot get over that at all. There's no way, dude.
The tandem instructor couldn't dive after him, his parachute was already deployed, and there was no way to reel it back in. McGuire fell with tremendous force and most likely died on impact. Then came the haunting question, how did a seasoned skydiver like McGuire jump with no parachute at all? Footage from his helmet camera became key evidence. It showed the pilot conducting the pre-jump check, in line with FAA procedures, but this was the 1980s, an era of bulky helmet-mounted cameras tethered to large battery packs, easy to mistake for a parachute container from the door. That backpack likely looked like a rig, robbing McGuire of a vital safety check. The most reasonable explanation then pointed to exhaustion and complacency. After 2 earlier jumps and a long day, routine dulled McGuire's edge. He didn't double or triple check his gear as he normally did, and the oversight cost him his life. Next up, a climber's helmet GoPro captures him slipping and falling over 100 feet down a snowy mountainside.
Whoa!
47-year-old Mark Roberts, a lifelong recreational climber and winter mountaineer, took a break from his safety consultant job in the UK for a winter climb on Mount Snowdon in Wales with 2 friends. GoPro running, the trio picked Parsley Fern Left-Hand Gully, a popular route up the mountain. Everything was going smoothly, almost too smoothly, until disaster struck. A chunk of ice broke loose high above. It slammed into them when they were already more than 100 feet up the gully.
Whoa!
Can't even stop, man. Like, that's gravity right there. Oh my gosh, dude.
Only Roberts went over, tumbling the full 100 feet and losing both his ice axe. He stayed conscious the whole way. His GoPro was mounted on his helmet, recorded the whole thing. The same helmet that likely saved his life. His partners called mountain rescue. A helicopter arrived, winched him out, and flew him to the hospital. He survived with only ankle injuries. Next up, a GoPro captures the moment a popular YouTuber, meeting supposed buyers to sell his bike, is nearly jumped and robbed.
Is this the same bike?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Shot on a GoPro, the man behind the camera is Juan Francisco, a popular Spanish-language YouTuber in Mexico with nearly 3 million subscribers. That day, he listed his BMX bike for sale on Facebook Marketplace and arranged to meet a young woman who said she wanted to buy.
Personal opinion here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I do not trust Facebook at all. That website scares the shit out of me. I don't know what be going on. It just like, people just be on games. I don't know what it is about FB. Is that just me? Can anyone relate to that? Facebook is just, I be nervous on there. I just be a little nervous. I don't know what it is about Facebook.
Buy it. The meetup spot was a gas station in Guadalajara. Public, ordinary, and supposedly safe, or so Francisco thought. As they began talking, Francisco's situational awareness kicked in. Several men were lurking nearby. The girl wasn't alone. It was a setup, a planned ambush and robbery.
Hello. How do you bike?
Yeah. What kind of bike is it?
Yeah, it's this one.
I see. Is this the same bike?
Sorry?
Is this the same
Yeah, I'm the
bike?
exact same way, dude.
Yeah? Where'd you get this?
Like, who is that?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yep. Yep. Hey,
Yeah, get out of there,
Bike.
bro.
Did I see?
no. What the hell? Hey.
Like, they were just plotting.
Les dije. Man.
Nah, I'm glad he got away.
Vámonos.
What?
¿Sí vieron? Lo sabía, güey, que me querían as... Fuck.
Her body language gave her away, and the arrival of a third man sealed it. The
Yeah.
ambush was clear. Francisco's sharp situational awareness saved him. Next up, a passenger's GoPro captures the moment an airplane crashes into the ocean and sinks, with many people aboard. On December 11th, 2013, 39-year-old construction worker Ferdinand Puentes, who loved filming takeoffs and landings on his GoPro, boarded a small commuter flight home to Oahu with 7 other passengers and the pilot. Ferdinand had spent the day doing construction at St. Francis Church in Kalaupapa and, as usual, switched the camera on for the flight home. But this trip was different. Barely 2 minutes after liftoff, a sharp bang shook the cabin, and the engine quit. Total power loss. Knowing the airport was out of reach, the pilot tried to calm everyone, telling them he would land safely on the ocean. It sounded reassuring, but they were nowhere near safe. Drawing on his years of experience, the pilot leveled the wings, radioed Mayday, and then set up for a controlled ditching in the ocean.
Suddenly, the alarm sounds. The plane is going down, spiraling into the ocean.
Yeah, you just gotta think fast. Like, you don't have time to do anything.
Passengers grabbed life jackets and headed for the exits as water surged in, strangely calm for people whose plane had just crashed.
I'm saying. Yeah, it seems like they're just trying to get up out of there, as you should.
The exits.
They latched onto the wreck and whatever floated nearby, hanging on and hoping rescue would come.
Wow.
Oh, you gotta put it on first before you put it. You gotta put it on first. Everybody okay?
Within 25 minutes, the plane sank, leaving everyone bobbing in life jackets. One passenger swam about half a mile to shore. Ferdinand tried, got tired halfway, and was pulled out by the U.S. Coast Guard as rescuers arrived. Investigators later traced the engine failure to fractured blades on the compressor turbine wheel. All passengers were rescued, except a 60-year-old woman who died from heart complications caused by the crash.
That was a crazy one. Yeah, it's like life comes in just so many different ways. Like you just never know, man. You just never know, dude. That was insane. That's gonna be it though for today's video. We're still posting, so hopefully you guys enjoy all these videos as much as I enjoy making them. Just make sure to drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe. Everyone's welcome. Just like having a good time here. But that's gonna be it again, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.